Hi there. Today we're going to be playing with the tool Google Earth. It's a really cool feature that lets you see cities and features all around the planet. So to start, we're just going to look at a few basic features. First up we have here is kind of a compass tool. You can click and drag it if you want to see what you're looking at from a different direction. It's kind of cool. And you can just put that back up north like such. This is just a tool you can move left, right, up and down. And this you can see is the zoom in bar. And if you want to zoom in to somewhere, you can just double click and it'll take you closer. So right now let's type in the search bar Blacksburg, VA, because that's where we're at. And we're going to take a trip to Blacksburg, see what's around. So you pretty much see the outline of Blacksburg. We can zoom in a little bit, excuse me, and see Lane Stadium and Castle Coliseum. We have the drill field and the place where we have our class. So you can see it's really cool to see all these satellite images of where we are. So now I'm going to show you some features of Google Earth that you can use. And this is under layers. The first that I have clicked on is borders and labels. If you were to turn that off, you see here Montgomery County in Blacksburg, and then it just has the borders of the county, borders of the state, and the states, etc. So I usually keep that on. And this could be good for a government class talking about voting districts and stuff like that, and just geography, looking at the features of the borders of our states. The next we have places. Let me zoom in, and here pretty much brings up anything that's of note. So we have like Virginia Tech, us. We have restaurants like Bull and Bones down the street, and just that kind of stuff. So if you zoom in even closer, more will pop up. Like bed and breakfasts, lots of restaurants, shopping, all that kind of stuff. So this is really cool to look at. Then next, if you put photos on, photos from all over the area that people take and submit, put up there. So this is the Duck Pond, 1966. And then we have the inn. So it's just different photos to see a more close-up view. Then you have the roads. So we have the main roads that go through it, like 460. Then we have Main Street. And then we are going to go to Gallery, which has a lot of different tools. And one I want to talk about Ancient Rome 3D, something that I would like to use in my social studies classroom in the future. So let's fly over to Rome. And what they've done here is they have recreated ancient Roman architecture and buildings, and it's pretty impressive. So we have here the Circus Maximus. It will show you what it looked like back when it was running. So it has this picture and a little description, and then you can just click to get out of that. I think the Colosseum is over here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Then we have the Colosseum. So just a really cool tool here. So we can zoom out. And layers, Gallery has just a lot of these different cool tools. They have one on earthquakes. So you can like zoom out and try and see where earthquakes have occurred. So this could be used in like a science class, so that's kind of cool. What else do we have here? Volcanoes, that would be a good one for science. Mount St. Helens up here. Somewhere. Anyway, so those are tools to be used for science. Another one I really like is global awareness, like for current events for us, you could look at the Appalachian Mountaintop Removal, and this just has different sites talking about mountaintop removal. So those are some basic features of the layers section. Now I just want to talk about the things up here. So let's get our view back back normal, and then do that. So if we're going to look at this tool, it's just a place mark. You can put in Blacksburg, VA. You can put a description in where we are. Click OK, and that's kind of the area. I mean, you can move it or get closer to do it correctly, but then it'll be in it should be, oh, it'll be under places that you want to save. So if you just want to like save a certain area, you could put a place mark down and it'll be there like that. Another thing I really like is the definite type of another science use for this. It's the what do they call it? Shows sunlight across the landscape. So talking about Earth's rotation and whatnot, you go up here. So 3 o'clock today, or 2:50, it was light out, but we can see the sun start to go down, and the Earth rotate, and we are now in darkness at the current time of around 6:18. So that's just kind of cool. Definite use in the classroom there. Then if we want to go somewhere else, like the sky, using Google Sky View, we can do that. Check out different constellations. We can go to the moon. Apollo missions. So you have a lot of different stuff here. And so this is basically the just the main tools of Google Earth and how it can be used in the classroom. Be great for geography to just fill out a map using this. You can look at geographic features. Let's look in here and you can see the Himalayan mountains. So just limitless features if you can just become creative and think of what you can do. You could create place marks all throughout Europe and highlight important World War II sites and have your students go through that and all that good stuff. Or you could just look up where we live and have fun with it. Zoom in, see places to go grab dinner. Do that kind of thing by looking at places. And yeah, so it's really fun to work with, and I highly recommend trying to use this in a classroom if you can.